This is me looking at all of you through my Magic Q Snap, and I wanted to thank you for coming in and visiting for a while. So here are the names of the people who commented on my last video, and so I'm going to read your name out through the Magic Q Snap. Tanya Garrison, Connie G, hi Connie. Susan Saw, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Liz Tedlock, hi Myra Beavers, Lori Griffor, P. Glavin, Love Music ISO, Karen Billmeyer, Ingeborg from A Stitch Too Far, Belinda Z, it was great meeting you, Belinda. Susan Arago, Rhonda Weiss, Kathy Acasio, Debbie Stevens, EJ. It was wonderful to meet you too. Annette Martin, Penny Hill, Susan Compton, Lady R, Inez Harrell, Whipstitch, Michelle Shaw Gets Stitchy. That's her name of her, I think it's her Flosstube is Shaw Gets Stitchy. Karen Davis Macon was my roommate at StitchCon. Nature Craft, Needleworks by Miss V, Victoria Owens, Jeanette LaFay, Lori Walt. Hi Joe and Laura Reed from the Slovak Farm. Nicole, the Buckeye Stitcher. It was wonderful to see you again. Vicky McGee. Kaylin Francis. Hi Jackie Dean. Marilyn Verlicht. I think that's how I'm reading it. Deb Wilson. Nan Russell. Diane Morisi. And Jane of All Threads. Thank you all for commenting on my video. I have another shout out to Gary from Garon Toten Bags. You've got your shout out through the Magic Q Snap. And I don't want to forget Sheila. Love you too. So until next time, that was the Magic Q Snap. Okay. Alright. As I promised, this is my, I think this is probably the last, I'm the last person to do a StitchCon video. By now you've seen all the StitchCon that you ever want to see. I'm not going to show all the, I have some video, I have a little short video clip of the exchange that I was in. I have some photos, some pictures I had taken, but I'm going to save those and I'm just going to put them on the end of the video. And if you want to watch them, you're free to watch them. But by now you've probably seen everything that went on at StitchCon. It was fantastic again this year. Hopefully if I'm, if nobody is willing, I will be there again next year. Unfortunately, I had planned to go to the New Jersey retreat, but unfortunately I had to cancel. So I'm sorry if my absence is even noticed. And I'm sorry that if there's somebody there who's looking forward to see me, I'm sorry I won't be there. But maybe next year. So anyway, I wanted to start off the few things that involved me personally at StitchCon. I wanted to show you. So I want to show you my exchange. The exchange box that I got. This is the box that I had chosen. And I'm going to show you what was inside. first I'll just show you the card I get. Beautiful card. That's the card I get. And this is from Belinda Z. She's Hoosier Stitcher on Instagram, so if you want to find her. But this was the card I got. I won't read you everything that's in it. I get goodies inside my box. I get a package of John James needles, very good 28 count petites. Love those. I got a magnetic needle case to put my new needles in. And I got a pair of scissors. These are great scissors. They're travel scissors. You can take these. These are definitely airplane friendly. And they're very good. So I like those. And so this is my exchange piece that I received from Belinda. It's very, very cute. I love it's very well done. I love the way she finished it. This is the back material. Isn't that beautiful? It's got fireworks on here to match the fireworks on the front. This is gorgeous. So thank you, Belinda. I love it. Okay. So that was the gift I received. Like I say, I have pictures. I'll show you a picture of myself and Belinda together with holding my piece, and then I've got another picture of the lady who received my piece that I stitched for the exchange. So you'll get to see that one. Okay. Now we all got a freebie. We get the freebie chart. Not going to worry you with that. We get some more freebie charts from different designers that donated freebie charts. We get those in that brown envelope. We get this journal, ornament. Now, I bought some stuff. A few things. And I was given a few things. I found some freebies on the freebie table. So I'll just going to show you the freebies that I found, the ones I found on, well, this one was given to us by Lindy Stitches. So that was another giveaway. But this one I found on the freebie table. It's a Lizzie Kate snippet. Is Buzz String. Hocus Pocus Halloween from Heart and Hand. These were on the freebie table. This is Happily Ever After from the freebie table. I found this Disney, Walt Disney magazine. I found this one on the freebie table also. And I found this on the freebie table. It's a Glendon Place. So those were my freebie table finds. My roommate, Karen Macon, who is a great roommate, she brought me this. She gave me this design, and inside with the design there are some clips, some sewing clips. I love these. And some John James needles, and this beautiful needle minder. I hadn't taken anything off and put anything away yet because I hadn't did my video. So now I can be able to put this up and use some of the stuff that I received. Let's see. What is this? Okay. I get this another gift I got from this. Okay. I got these from Belinda before we did the smalls exchange, and she had came over to me at my table and brought me this beautiful card, and just said that she had wanted to meet me, so she brought me a little gift, and she brought me the flosses, some flosses, red, white, and blue flosses. So thank you again, Belinda. Karen also gave me, I think Karen gave me these stickers. Oh, these are the stickers we got with the passport that I didn't use a lot of. There were some people at StitchCon who had a great idea, who started doing making up business cards, whether they had a business or not. Kentucky says Sunshine Stitchers. This is my YouTube, my Southern Porch. Wood Wool Stories, Julie Kern. Victoria's Craft Room. This is cute. These are stickers. This is from Kathy Clark at the Naptime Stitcher on Instagram. Okay, this was from the Top Knot Stitcher, and she included a cat needle minder. I got one of hers last year. This is a new designer. Let's see. Her name is Ryan Mack from Wild Violet Cross Stitch. This was her first chart that she designed. That's the back of the needle minder. This is the needle minder that she was giving out with her business card. Corey had her business card there. I like Corey. Needle minder, Fabric Grand. I'm trying to think who this is from. Okay, but this is a cute needle minder. Here's another one. This came in this little box. I'm not sure who this was from, but I liked it. I love the cupcake. Sometimes if you weren't at your seat, people were coming around and they would pass out their needle minders. This is another needle minder. Business card from Leslie. I got a few more needle minders, and I can't remember now. This was in the needle minder exchange. I had some coffee cups that look like the Starbucks cups, some smiley faces, and these are some more of the ones that I got in return, in exchange. I believe it was Dina who was going around. She was giving out these, the peels, and they had some more. Yeah, she was giving them away, so I get two from her. I got this trivet from Lorraine of Rags to Stitches USA. That's the name of her channel, Rags to Stitches USA. She had mentioned on one of her floss tubes that she had found a bunch of these little wrought iron trivets, and if anybody had wanted one, she said to let her know, and she would bring one. She was bringing it to StitchCon, so she did. I had almost forgot about that. I had told her I wanted one, and when I saw her, she handed it to me. I like this, so thank you, Lorraine. It's beautiful. David, last year he was looking for a gram guard for his Q-snap, and I had an extra one, and I gave him one. I told him he could keep it. I told him he could use it, and he made me one in return. I don't know if he made it or if he bought some and bought one and had an extra one for me, but thank you, David. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so those are all I think those are all my gifts that I got. Oh, this is the make and take from StitchCon. They had a Barbara's husband fixed up a bus, and they used the bus to transport people back and forth from the convention center to Keepsakes, which I thought was a great idea. Great idea. And it was just one more thing that they considered and did for the people that come to StitchCon, which is great. I mean, they did a perfect job. 400, almost 400 people. You couldn't ask for anything better. So, of course, you know, I got my bag. One of the other highlights of StitchCon is I bought my first Garon tote bags. I bought my first one. I love this fabric. It is the same fabric as my friend, as the pillow that my friend Irene used to create a pillow that she sent me years ago. And I'm not sure if I had put this pillow on my floss tube and Gary saw it, or he just saw this fabric, but it called to me in the annex, so I had to buy it. It's perfect, and it's huge. It's got the Velcro, and it's got the beautiful orange gold lining, so that's perfect, and it's huge. As I said, this will hold probably 11 by 17 Q-snap. I haven't checked it. Actually, I'm just taking it out of the plastic because I hadn't used it yet, but it will be going wherever I go, so I can send pictures to Ronnie and Gary and let them know that I love my Garon tote bag. Okay. One of the generous ladies at my table, and I am so bad at getting names and especially remember names, but she had some bits and pieces that she was going to put on the freebie table, and she gave the people at the table the first check if you want to, any of the fabrics. They're small pieces. This one is a piece of linen. They're small. I mean, they're great for ornaments. This is a pretty good piece here. So that's a white even weave. Perfect. Here's a light blue even weave. Love it. This is some more. This is an even weave. This is, I think, the. Who is it? They're out of business now, but it's an even weave. I think this is like almost an oatmeal or off-white. Love that. I got a piece of black even weave. Good size piece. And I got two pieces of blue Ada. Now on this piece, she had started something, and she said I could pick it out you know, if I wanted to pick it out, go ahead and use the fabric, take the fabric, pick it out. So I'll pick that out. And this is a navy, I think this is like a 16 count. I believe it's 16 count. Navy blue Ada. And there's 2 pieces. So, I get fabric. And this would have been on the freebie table. So, yeah, this is a light Wedgwood blue Lugana. Love my Lugana. Okay, so I got those. And like I said, let's see. These are the items. I know I'm going through this quicker than I thought I would. But I've also got some plans and stuff that I bought before I went to StitchCon. This at StitchCon. Now I only got 2 pieces of coloring cotton fabric. That fabric flew out of that annex so fast. I was lucky to be able to find anything, but I got a piece of this is Moonstone. It's a Jobelin. There we go. Yep, I got that. I got a piece of linen. This is gold cashel, and it's sampler gold. Okay. Of course, Leslie was there, so I've got a piece of 32 count. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. There we go. That blue and black and little bits of purple. If that's not Halloween, that just screams Glendon Place Halloween. Like Sleepy Hollow or something like that. And I also got this piece here. This is a Rose Murder. This is a piece of 32 count linen from Leslie. It's a light pink. It has like little bits of brown, and but I love it. It's good. It's beautiful. There we go. You can see it that way. Yeah. See, it has a little modeling in it. Love it. So I got that. There was a couple of free charts in there. This is 310. This is Keepsake's house cat. Because Keepsake's was originally a house, it's an old house, and it's been converted, you know, to the store. There is a cat that just adopted the house, and Barbara and her family, and they named her 310 because she's black. So they had her own. She had her own trunk show, which I didn't get anything from the trunk show, but I did get one of the free charts. So this was 310. Then here's another one from Needle Bling Designs. Dare to be different. So I got that one. I only made a couple of purchases. I got Ye Old Crow Sampler from Heart and Hand. I bought Antique Locks and Keys from Shakespeare's Peddler. I bought Names of the 7 Menopause Dwarfs. There's Itchy Bitchy Sleepy Sweaty Bloaty Forgetful and Psycho from Sue Hillis. I think that describes me. And then I bought a sampling by Anne from Shakespeare's Peddler. Karen and I may have to do this one as a sale because I was buying this for her and then come to find out she already has it. So I had already bought it, so I'm going to keep it. I'm not into samplers per se, but I do like that. That one is kind of cute, and it's small. Ooh, it's 120 by 120, so it's not really that big. So maybe we'll do a sale. Like I said, I'm not really into stitching samplers, but I may try it. Okay, one last thing from StitchCon, and I'll let it go. Last year at StitchCon, when you had a finish at StitchCon, they would come around, bring you a drink, a shot. You get a shot. You get to ring Pam and Steph's bell, which I actually did because I have a finish. And McKenna would bring you a shot. There was no alcohol allowed in the convention center, so instead you had stitching and doodah. They gave you a set of beads when you had to finish and ring the bell. So I rang the bell, and it was always you, from Heart and Hand. And now I'm going to tell you, the stitching is finished. There's some beads, some very small little beads that have to be put on here. But I was not going to pull out beads at StitchCon and have them all over the floor. So the stitching was a finish. And there you go. This is on a 28 count opalescent. What is the name of this? This is Crystal Lock from Picture This Plus. Thought it was a good match for that one. So from StitchCon, that is my finish. And that is it for StitchCon. The few items, whips, oh, down there, wrong pile. I took some things to StitchCon to work on. I did take my angel to show EJ, and I tried working on it, but I was just too excited and too pumped up to put it in something, and I didn't really want to mess it up and have to pull out, 1,000 stitches when I get back here. So I just put it away, and I worked on a whole lot of love from Hands On Design. So this was my whip that I actually worked on a little bit. I finished the cup part, the beans, and this lettering up top that I've got so far, and this is where I'm at on this one. And once I get back, I worked on a little bit of my. This is Manny Didana. This is Life, Liberty, and Happiness. And like I said, this is all being stitched over one. Well, the words are. All the words here are stitched over one over one. And it is a booger to do. So I've decided I'm just going to do a little bit of time. This is my last of my Stitch 9 plus 3 for the year. So I've got the rest of the year to finish those letters that's being stitched one over one. So I'm not in a hurry to do that one. I'll do a little bit at a time. So I did work on that one when I got back. And my new start. Oh, I'm missing something. This one I want to show you too. This is a new start that I started right before I left going to StitchCon. This is my Russian whale chart. And that's all I can tell you is it's a whale. And it's Russian. And I bought it from 1884 Stitchery from McKenna. And this is my start. This is where I am. This is a fun stitch. I love working on that. This is a 32 count. This isn't the fabric that came with the chart, but I changed this fabric. I changed to this fabric. This is 32 count Freya, so it's the same count as the fabric that came with the chart, but it was a light yellow, and I thought this was perfect. This is Freya. And this is where I'm at. There's my needle minder. Love this. So thank you, McKenna, for getting this for me. Appreciate it. That was one of my new starts. Come here, Smokey. Come here. Smokey. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come on. Okay. Here's Smokey. Here's to say his hello. Say hi, Smokey. He wants to get out. My door is closed. So give me a second. Okay. He heard my husband come home, so he was ready to get out of here and get some snacks from him. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so that was a new start. I'm telling you, I've got so much stuff piled up here, you wouldn't believe the mess I've made. Now, this was on sale. This was one of the hits that was on sale at StitchCon from Lindy Stitches, but I had just ordered it from her as a download, so that's why mine looks like this, because it was a PDF download. But I had just ordered this from her right before StitchCon, so I didn't have to purchase it in the annex. And I started it once I got back from StitchCon, and this is where I'm at. I don't want to take it all the way off because I'm working on it, but I did a couple of changes on the satin stitch of the thread bobbins up here. I've used some DMC Etoile, the new sparkly flosses. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell, but that's it. And the top of her dress, I didn't have the color that was supposed to go for the top of her dress. It's supposed to be well, I think it's supposed to be Classic Colorworks Cherry Cobbler. Yeah. And I didn't have the Cherry Cobbler. And I was going to use 816, DMC 816, which is what is also on the chart, listed on the chart for that. But I decided I wanted to use it. I wanted a variegated floss, so it'd be similar to the chart, the picture on the chart. as you can see, it's variegated. Okay. Mine is variegated also, but instead of it being Classic Colorworks Cherry Cobbler, I used DMC 4210. I already had it. I already had it in my stash. So I pulled it out. And it has just enough variegation in it to where it gives that same effect as Cherry Cobbler. So I use what I had. No sense going to buy something that, you know, that who knows, I may not never use again. But this I already had. So this was a new start, and I'm currently working on this one. I did my stitch 9. I finished step 12 of the 13. I think I just started or getting ready to start. I started the whale, I started her, I started the Barbara Betts African Angel, I started Natural Beauty. I don't know if you saw that one. I think, yes, I showed it to you. I'll just show you where I'm at now. Because after my last video, I did work on it some more. So that one was a whip. And this is where she's at now. This is where she's at. Okay. I still didn't do the back stitch on her eyes, so she looks a little cockeyed to me anyway. But this is where she's at. I got more of her head with the crown of her leaves, and I got her neck. So that's where she's at now. But I started these, so I think I'm back up to the same amount I had before I started the stitch 9 to get, you know, to get some of them finished off. Okay, I ordered these, and I'm just doing this randomly whenever I pick up a pile so it won't fall on the floor. I saw this chart, and it's a Sue Hillis. It's an old one, but I ordered it from Sue Hillis. I love those. The sock hop, the skeleton in the socks, and the Booz Brothers. I saw this one. It will go with the other little tiny mermaid that I purchased from Sue Hillis. Well, I actually got it as a Pam sent it to me. Pam from Pam and Steph. She sent this to me. Just keep stitching. And I took it showed it to Sue Hillis last StitchCon. So this one I saw on her site, so I ordered that one too. Love that. And then I got a freebie that came with those two because they couldn't. The Booz Brothers and Sock Hop could not travel along, so I had to buy those two. And then I got this one as a freebie. I think this is cute. So thank you, Sue. I know she probably doesn't watch my videos, but thank you, Sue. This is from Plum Street Samplers. Actually, this is the daughter. This is Brianna Stewart. This was an old one from 2010, I think. So it's a freebie. You get it on her blog. So I downloaded that one. I pulled out, I was going through my charts, and I pulled this one out. This is a Thea Duke Victoria Sampler, the Victoria Samplers.com. Okay, and this is a bell pull that I had downloaded. I had purchased before. I think I downloaded it, and I was trying to decide on which fabric I want to use. So I'm using a 32 Autumn from Under the Sea Fabrics. If I open it all the way out, you won't be able to see. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. So this is Autumn. And I'm going to stitch that on that one. I got this chart in a freebie, as a freebie from In Stitches. I believe somebody was giving away, oh no, they were marked down to like $2 or something like that, half price, something. But it was from someone's estate. And I got this one as a freebie. And I just like this. Well, there's Mrs. Santa, but I like the other little pillow. I think that's cute. So whichever one I do, I'm going to stitch it on some Silk Weaver Zweigart 28 count Lugana Autumn Sunrise. And that's what it looks like. I think that's beautiful. And that's what I'm going to put the little pillow. There's this one you can, there's a little saying, is wool warm, wisdom when willful winter wails. Okay. I think I like it better without the little saying made into a pillow. So that's what I chose to stitch that on. I've had this one for a while. I got it from my friend Irene. It's this one. It's another Cricut collection. I just love those buggies. I love them. So I'm thinking what I'll do, instead of the whole thing, I'm going to stitch one of the houses and 2 buggies. Because my fabric isn't big enough for the whole thing, and that's fine. This is Beach Walk 28 count from Under the Sea Fabric. Gorgeous fabric. And that's what I've decided I'm going to stitch Beach Walk on. I mean, this house, I think it'll be this house with the little birdhouse next to it. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And two of the buggies. So that's what that's going to be stitched on. Then this is another old one that I got. I think I got this one as a Smalls Exchange, or not a Smalls Exchange, but a I don't remember where I get this from. Probably off of some freebie table. But I think I'm going to stitch the needle minder, the needle book down here. I love that though. I may even stitch that. But I'm thinking about stitching it on Under the Sea Fabrics 22 count Khaleesi. These are my fabric of the month, and I have them piled up, so I'm going to use them. The next one is the drawn thread. This is Chillin'. And no, Gary, I did not take it out of the paper. So that's Chillin'. And I think this is the perfect fabric to stitch him on. This is Oak Leaf. I can't read that last part. Oak Leaf something from Seraphim Hand-Dyed Fabrics. She writes the stuff out with a gold marker on black cards, so I can't read it. But this is the piece that I'm going to use for Halloween Chillin'. And what I think I'm going to do is, this is actually a key fob up here, but it's two-sided. There's the one side and there's the other part. So that's what I'm going to stitch on this and make the key fob. have that ready. This is a Halloween chart that I got from Just Cross Stitch. Just Cross Stitch and Needlework. This is Smell My Feet. It's not a freebie. I got it from a magazine that I had purchased the disc. Yeah, just cross stitch. So I'm going to stitch that. It says Trick or Treat with the shoes, and I think I'm going to use the rest of my Dames of the Needle from the Cauldron. This is North Beach Brown. Has a little mottling in it. This is the same fabric that I'm using doing the Natural Beauty 3. So I'm going to use that. And I'm also going to stitch this little cat and pumpkin. This is from, it says Trick or Kitty Treat. And this one is from Brittercup Designs. I think that's adorable. So I'll be stitching that on that fabric. And I have a haunted house. This is Lucy Heaton, and I'm not sure if this is a freebie. I'm not sure if this is a freebie or not. So I'm not going to show you the chart, but this is a picture of it. I thought that was adorable. And I don't have an orange Ada, but I have a green. And I think that stitch with black on that green would be perfect. There's nothing wrong with having a green moon. I think that'd be perfect. So I'm stitching that on. This is a freebie from Raise the Roof. Now, you have to go searching for it. It's a real old one from Raise the Roof. It's a freebie. But this is a picture of the small that was stitched and given as in the smalls exchange at StitchCon. I'm just going to hold it up here for you. It says cross stitch condensed cream of Ort soup. It comes with stitched. This is the chart. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it comes with a barcode on the label. And the person who finished this had taken a actual soup can and put this on around the soup can as an Ort container. I thought it was genius, and I had never seen this before. So I have red Ada and I have white Ada. These are 16 count, so I'm going to stitch these. I'm going to stitch it. This was actually, the chart calls for the top, all that background to be stitched in red, and all of this to be stitched in white. But this stitcher had a genius idea, and she sewed the two together. And if she can do it, I'm going to follow. So that's going to be one of my next projects. This I purchased from In Stitches at our last stitch night. This is Little House Needleworks Suffrage Act. Love that. And this, I think, is I'm not sure, is this what I pulled out to stitch that on? It may be. This is Celine 32 count. No, this, yeah, 32 count under the sea fabrics. And I think this would look perfect on there. I have some of the colors. I have the gold, I have the brown, I have the brick color. And of course I have the white. So that's going on there. Okay, I'm not sure how long I've been blathering away, but I think that's it. Looks like it to me. So, have a, well, I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July, because we missed that too. We're past there. Today is the 12th of July. So we're past 4th of July, so I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July. We've been having some rain and flooding in this area this past Monday. We had a big thunderstorm last night or yesterday evening. Today the sun is shining. That's why I had to close my blinds, and you can still see the sun coming through. So it was bright and sunny today. So I won't hold you. Until next time, continue to make those wonderful little X's, and I'll see you later. Bye.